Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Hey y'all. I'm here today to show you how to throw a Ricktastic party. If you're planning on throwing a Rick and Morty party, we got you covered. And we're going to show you in the next few clips how to make some yummy desserts, from eye holes to Szechuan sauce and chicken nuggets, Portal Jello cups, a Rice Krispie Pickle Rick, and a cookie Mr. Poopy Butthole, in addition to all of our little scientific gadgets around here, because everybody wants to throw a Ricktastic party. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub.
Okay guys, for the eye hole juice, we're gonna make some instant vanilla pudding. So you're just gonna make it per the box instructions. I did pudding and 2 cups of cold milk, and I'm gonna whisk it together. I'm gonna add in some green food coloring to get it the color green I want for the eye hole juice. And we're just gonna whisk it. And some more food color and whisk it. I did not know that you could food color pudding, but you could. I add a drop of blue because it's yellow. And we're just gonna whisk. And we're still whisking, and you're gonna whisk it until it gets good and puddingy, and we're gonna put it in the fridge. Once it sets for about 3 hours, you're gonna put it into an icing bag. And I don't do this, as you can tell, and it was getting everywhere. And then you drop the icing bag, but you pick the icing bag back up, and you're gonna fill it with some more pudding, and you got the dog peeking in the background. But we are going to slowly put some more pudding in there. And then we're gonna set it aside. We're gonna take some donut holes that we bought at the grocery store, stick a toothpick or a stick in them, and just swish it all around and make a little hole inside the donut. And you go back and forth and around, and you do it with all your donuts, and just keep going and make little eye sockets. This is your eye sockets for your eye hole juice. And then you're just going to take your baggie of green pudding, you're gonna stick it in your donut, and you're gonna squeeze it and get some eye hole juice. And you're gonna leave a little eye hole juice popped out, and stick it in the next one and get some more eye hole juice in there and squeeze that pudding and let a little bit come out. And you can get some on your purple plate, but that's okay because you can wipe it up later because it's yummy eye hole juice. And then you're gonna finish all of them, put it on the plate, and ta-da! You've got beautiful eye holes with eye hole juice. And woohoo! Now we're gonna make us some Portal cups. So you're gonna need some lime jello, and you're gonna wanna put it per the package instructions, which I put in a cup of boiling water, and I whisked it with a little mini whisk, and we whisk. And we whisked it, and some more whisk, and switch hands because one hand gets tired. So we're gonna whisk it. Oh, we switch back to the other hand. We're gonna whisk it, and we're still whisking. Oh my gracious! And I think it was 2 minutes. That's a long 2 minutes. Then we add in the cold water, and we're gonna still whisk. Woo! Lots of ways. Switch hands again. Whisk, and woo! We switch hands again. Okay, now we got our little plastic cups, and we're gonna pour our Portal juice in there. And I poured a lot of Portal juice in each cup, but you can do little cups. You can add some alcohol, make some Portal Jello shots, but I did it in big cups. I don't know why, but I only did 3 big cups, and I dripped some Portal on the counter, but that's okay because you can wipe it up. And I did my 3rd Portal cup with Jello and realized I still had some more left. So I poured some more in that one, and then that one needed just a little bit more Portal juice, and there was a little more Portal left. Well, I finished it, and we popped it in the fridge. Once they're jelly, you get you some Cool Whip, and you take you some yellow food coloring because we're colored, and you make sure you jiggle. You jiggle it again, and then you still watch it jiggle, and you put in some yellow food coloring. And I didn't know that we could color whipped cream either, but we can. And you're just gonna mix up your whipped cream with your yellow because the Portal has a little bit of yellow in it. And good gracious, look at that mixing. Woo, 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 woo. We're whipping that whipped cream. Woo, woo, so fast whipping that whipped cream. It was not yellow enough. We're gonna add some more yellow, and we're still whipping. And oh, gotta taste a little bit because this Cool Whip, and it tastes exactly the same. Oh, we're gonna add a little more. We did some yellow and some red, and we're just gonna mix it together. And now we got the yellow we want when we put it in an icing bag because that worked so well the first time with the eye holes. And you do a little dance that nobody can see. And then you're just gonna take your whipped cream, you're just gonna swirl and swirl and make a pretty little swirl. Get on the side of the cup and swirl it around, and you're gonna show off the camera, and then you're gonna do it to your other 2 cups, and then realize that that really does not look like a swirly portal part. It was on my shirt. I should have just used that for reference, but then I got a toothpick and I was like, swirl, swirl. We're gonna swirl the swirl a little bit, and yep, I still didn't do it. So we're gonna try it again, and we're gonna do a little different and swirl this swirl, but that still didn't do it. So this time we're just gonna crisscross it, just all over crisscross. None of those really look like the portal, but that's what we got. And now we're going on to the chicken nuggets, and in the chicken nuggets, we just got frozen chicken nuggets because we are cheap and quick. And we popped those babies in the microwave, and we wanted some Szechuan sauce, which we could not find. I did not feel like making it, so I got some teriyaki sauce, which sort of looks like Szechuan sauce, but not quite. But you can add some Polynesian sauce to make it a little more red, and you dump it in a bowl, and then you have your chicken nuggets and sort of Szechuan sauce. Ta-da! Now we are going to make a cookie Mr. Poopy Butthole, and I have got some chocolate-filled Milano Pepperidge Farm cookies and some pretzel sticks, and we're just going to squirt down some white icing on the back for his legs and his arms, and we are going to pop that body in the fridge and let it set. And now on the head we're going to make some eyes, so we did 2 dots for eyes. Then we're going to come out with some black food coloring and a toothpick and make pupils. And one pupil was bigger than the other pupil, so you got to fix the pupil to make sure they're the same. Then you're going to do a nose. That really wasn't a nose, so you take a toothpick and you kind of fix the nose a little bit. This is why I don't decorate anything, guys, on my channel. Then we are going to do just a little smirk because we didn't have red, so we couldn't do an open mouth. So we did a little smirk on Mr. Poopy Butthole, and we had to go back in and fix the nose because I was told the nose didn't look right. But now the body is back out of the fridge. The legs are set. We've got some light blue icing, and we're gonna put his shirt on, not on his arms. We're just gonna put it on his body. He's kind of hot, so he don't need a shirt on his arms. So we're just gonna smooth it out. Don't know why that spatula is not working for me. Maybe I just don't know how to decorate things, which is perfectly okay. And we were going to do the pants, but now we're going to do the shirt just a little bit lower, just because we don't want him to have high-waisted pants on, because he's not about that life. And we're going to wipe our spatula off, and now we are getting some gray icing, and we are going to put his little pants on, not on his legs again because he's hot. So we're just going to put it around his body because we can't have Mr. Poopy Butthole run around naked. So we have put his pants on, and ta-da! He looks just like the picture. Nailed it! Now it's time to make Pickle Ring. So Pickle Ring, I just made a half a batch of the Bomb Rice Krispie Treats. You can find that on my other show. We will hopefully post a link somewhere. I don't know if we are or not, but we should. And you just shape it like a big old pickle. And then you'll cover it in icing, and I tried to cover it all in icing so I didn't have to smooth it out because the spatula did not work for me before, but it didn't work because I ran out of green icing. So I just smoothed it out with a spatula. And I didn't have enough, and you can still see the side, so I made some more green icing. It's not the same color, but you guys are not going to know that because I put it kind of down under the bottom and just a little bit on top for shading. But there is your base pickle. Then we're going to have to do Pickle Rick's eyes, and one is bigger than the other, so we had to go back and fix it. And now we are going to do his little pupils and his little nose, and we're going to do a face because we didn't have any red to finish his face, but we did a mouth, and that's perfect. And I'm somewhere back there, I'm sure, cleaning up because I don't like a mess. I don't know where I went, but I was making blue for his eyebrow. You gotta have light blue icing for his eyebrow, and ta-da! I'm Pickle Rick! But watch out for Mr. Eye Hole because he says, get up on out of here on my eye holes. And he also says like and subscribe, guys. And so does Mr. Poo Poo Butthole before we bite his eyeballs off. watching, guys. This was kind of a weird voiceover of me kind of reacting to what I did because I did it before I voiced it over. So let me know if you guys like this kind of thing, or if you thought it was funny, or if you thought it was crazy, let me know. And I can't wait to see you guys later. Stay sweet, y'all.